Yes, my people, welcome back to another video, and welcome back today to the Glory Hunter Challenge here on Football Manager 26. Today we have got the Champions League semi-final for you, where we're going to try and get ourselves into back-to-back Champions League finals. Now, of course, this is actually the episode after the game against Celta Vigo, and this is 2 episodes after we defeated Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. However, I am filming the first leg before this Celta Vigo game, because the way it all works out is this game is before that game, unfortunately, so that's just going to have to be the way that I do it. So, because we won the Copa del Rey and we are now 3 points away from winning the league, and we don't really have anyone difficult left, we are going to win the league. So I would consider Spain completed. That means that I'm going to have a look at what jobs are available So the Leverkusen job is available in the Bundesliga. Now, I still need to win the Europa League. I've won the Conference League and I've won the Champions League, but I still need to win the Europa League. So I'm thinking, if Bayer Leverkusen were to come 5th, they're the 4th team in here. You've got 2 La Liga teams and 2 English teams in the Champions League semi-final. So I'd imagine that they wouldn't get things. So Leverkusen could get Europa League football. And if I'm being honest, I think Leverkusen is a pretty decent team I could go to. They've got like a decent little team. Obviously the star ratings are a bit irrelevant because I am Real Madrid with a bit of like a super team. So I feel like the rating, but I think Leverkusen could definitely be a shout. I still need to go to Germany obviously as well. We could go to Leverkusen, try and win the Europa League with Leverkusen and then leave. We don't need to go to Leverkusen to try and win the Bundesliga or anything like that, but I think Leverkusen is definitely a shout at the minute. There's not really anyone else that we could go to, so I think I am gonna go to Leverkusen if they come 5th in the Bundesliga. If they get Europa League football, I think I'm gonna try and go to Leverkusen. So that is a little revelation that we got this episode. So our lineup then that we're gonna go for today to face off against Liverpool in the Champions League semi-final. First leg is as follows. We go with Courtois in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold, off the back of that 10 out of 10 rating in the Copa del Rey final, starts right back with a back four of Saliba, Van der Ven and Camavinga, with a midfield 2 of Tchouaméni and Jude Bellingham, and then Arda Güler just in front of them with Rodrigo on the right. Brahim Diaz comes in on the left, and Erling Haaland leads the line for Real Madrid today. So let's see if we can beat Liverpool and see how they will be lining up for it. Okay then, here we have the lineup then that Real Madrid and Liverpool have gone for each. So we've obviously gone over the Real Madrid lineup already. So the Liverpool lineup is as follows, as Alisson starts in goal. A back 4 of Jeremy Frimpong, Konate, Stanisic and Milos Kerkez, with a midfield 2 of Dominic Szoboszlai and Bruno Guimaraes, with Florian Wirtz in the 10 just in front of them. Mo Salah starts on the right with Bradley Barcola on the left, and Hugo Ekitike leads the line for Liverpool. As I remember seeing in the summer, I believe Alexander Isak has gone to PSG. I could be wrong though, that could be a different game. As there is confirmation then of the Real Madrid lineup that we have gone for today, and confirmation of that Liverpool lineup. As the Champions League music begins, and Hugo Ekitike gets Liverpool underway for this game. Da, 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 da. Hugo Ekitike, da da da. Hugo Ekitike is what the Liverpool fans will be hoping that they will be able to shout about today. But We are hoping that they won't, as Erling Haaland driving forward now, driving into the penalty area, goes back to Tchouaméni, and Barcola clears, but Camavinga is there to intercept. Jude Bellingham goes back to Camavinga, who's driving down the left-hand side now, finds Brahim Diaz, who scores for Liverpool. A fantastic finish from the Moroccan, Absolutely beautiful. It's a really good ball through by Camavinga. It's a really well-timed run as well. And Brahim Diaz, first time, with a lovely finish into the bottom corner to make it Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 0. It's a good start to the game here for us, which is absolutely fantastic. Arda Güler goes back to Bellingham and it's cleared. But Camavinga does really well to intercept yet again and drives past Mo Salah. Goes back into Diaz. Brahim Diaz finds Rodrigo. Bellingham looking for Camavinga, but Frimpong intercepts and Alisson is forced to make a really vital save there to stop Haaland scoring from that Frimpong mistake, as Arne Slot is going with an inverted wing back for Frimpong when his whole thing that he's really good at is dribbling, crossing and his pace, which is down the line, which I think is very interesting decision from Slot. As Florian Wirtz then with the corner for Liverpool. It's a good ball in, it's headed away by Saliba, but only as far as Kerkez. Konate goes for goal and it's just over the bar from Konate. Going close there as Trent has picked up a little bit of a knock here. Haaland finding Brahim Diaz, who looks for Rodrigo. Rodrigo goes back to Trent, who looks to try and find Rodrigo again, but Kerkez intercepts, and now Barcola finding Florian Wirtz, who switches out wide to Salah, through to Ekitike, and it's a good finish from Hugo Ekitike to equalise for Liverpool. And as I said at the start of the game, Hugo Ekitike, da da da, is what the Liverpool fans would be wanting to chant, and they are now chanting it. It's a really good ball through from Mo Salah, and it's a lovely composed finish into the bottom corner from Hugo Ekitike. He's a good player. Ekitike is really good in this game. He's not really played too much for Liverpool, but he's a good player. Mo Salah still knocking about as well, I believe. Yeah, still very good and still playing quite a lot. As anyway, we go into the break then. Here at the Bernabeu, Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 1. As Erling Haaland gets us underway for this second half of this semi-final first leg. And Trent is injured, so I am actually, after this corner, Trent Alexander-Arnold with the corner. It's a decent delivery, headed away by Ekitike as it falls to Brahim Diaz, and it's a lovely finish from Brahim Diaz to get his second goal of the game. He's not got a lot of football under me this year. He's not really got a lot of football anywhere in his career, really. He's sort of been a bit part player at Real Madrid for years now, but he's come up with the goods so far in this semi-final of the first leg in the Champions League, as it's a lovely finish on the half volley from Brahim Diaz. And as I show you, he's played 245 games. He played a decent amount of thing, but then he's not really played for Real Madrid. Obviously, he used to came through the Malaga Youth Academy. As I am now going to bring Trent off. Nicola Savona will come on instead of him. Was at Forest for the first half of the season and is now playing in a Champions League semi-final, which I'd love to see for him. As Brahim Diaz, the man of the moment at the minute. Diaz goes back to Camavinga. Camavinga dispossessed by Salah, but Brahim Diaz does really well. That wasn't a foul, but both of them stopped running, which was interesting. But Brahim Diaz intercepts now. And now Arda Güler finding Rodrigo. And it's just wide of the post there from Rodrigo. So we are going to make some changes now. Haaland not having a great game here. So we're going to bring Samu on. We're going to bring Mastuano on as well. We'll bring Bruno Fernandes on as well. And then Valverde's not back. Tchouaméni will bring Carreras on and move him into there, like so. As we're into the final 15 minutes then of this Champions League semi-final first leg. Barcola having a really poor performance here. To be honest, Liverpool haven't been great. Neither have we though, really. It's good performances from Brahim Diaz getting 2 and Camavinga, but other than that, not too great. As we're into the final couple of minutes now then. And it looks like that is going to be it, and it is. It ends here in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. Real Madrid 2, Liverpool 1. Now, of course, we do have the game to win the league title in between this game and the second leg. That will be played on camera, of course, because that was yesterday's episode. So all of you watching, if you have seen last episode, will already know the result of that game. I'm now going to play it and record another video. Spot, I will be back with the lineups for Real Madrid Liverpool, because there's no point showing you the score because you will already know the score from the last episode. So I'll be back with the lineups. And okay then, here we go for the Champions League semi-final second leg. Now, of course, last time I was with you in this video, I had no idea what was coming next, but I can confirm to you all, we have completed Spain and we are La Liga champions, and I have applied for the Bayer Leverkusen job. So, yeah, but let's go over the lineups then for this game. We'll start with Liverpool because we play at Anfield here today. So, Liverpool have gone with Alisson in goal. Our back four then of Konate, Gravenberch and Milos Kerkez, with a midfield two of Bruno Guimaraes and Dominic Szoboszlai, with Florian Wirtz just in front of them as the number 10. Mo Salah starts on the right with Bradley Barcola out on the left, and Hugo Ekitike leads the line for Real Madrid. Your Real Madrid lineup then is as follows. As we have gone with Courtois in goal. Savona starts right back as Trent Alexander-Arnold is unfortunately still injured, with Saliba and Van der Ven as the defence, and Camavinga, rounding off the back four. A midfield two of Tchouaméni and captain Jude Bellingham, with Arda Güler just in front of them as the number 10, with Rodrigo on the left and Brahim Diaz as Jeremy Pino is still injured, and then Erling Haaland leading the line for Real Madrid. This is a proper Champions League tie. Real Madrid and Liverpool, two of the most successful clubs in the competition's history, going head to head against each other. As there is confirmation of both of the lineups. And hopefully we can get ourselves the win. That would be absolutely lovely. These are the champions. As Hugo Ekitike then gets us underway for this Champions League semi-final second leg. Now, of course, we did win the first leg 2-1. So hopefully we can win this as well. As Arda Güler with the corner. He then finds Arda Güler again, who goes for goal. And Arda Güler with an early goal hit to give Real Madrid the lead. He makes it 1-0 on the night. And it is now Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1 on aggregate. As Rodrigo finding Arda Güler, who cuts in brilliantly and goes in between the two defenders and just passes it into the bottom corner to make it Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 0. He gets his 28th goal of the season. The man has got 64 goal involvements this season, which is absolutely unbelievable from the Turkish international. As Brahim Diaz seems to have picked up a little bit of a knock. But in this opening 20 minutes so far, it has been all Real Madrid. As hopefully we can get ourselves to back-to-back Champions League finals. As Arda Güler with the free kick for Real Madrid. He goes for goal and it's just wide of the mark from Arda Güler, looking to get his second goal of the game. Of course, we did beat Real Madrid with Chelsea last year, so not only would this be back-to-back Champions League finals for us as manager and for the series, but also for Real Madrid, as they did lose last time out to, of course, me and Chelsea. As Jude Bellingham driving into the middle of midfield, finding Camavinga brilliantly there, and Camavinga driving into the box, and it's a really good block from Ryan Gravenberch to stop Erling Haaland doubling Real Madrid's lead here today. As we actually, this is weird actually, we played Liverpool in the Champions League semi-final 2 years in a row as well. As Arda Güler with the delivery then, finding Erling Haaland, but it is not a great header from Haaland as he heads just over the bar. Camavinga having a fantastic opening first half here, by the way, an 8.2 without a single goal involvement. That is absolutely fantastic from him. As we go into the break then, here at Anfield, Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 1. And it is 3-1 to Real Madrid on aggregate as well. As Erling Haaland then gets us underway for the second half, as Liverpool actually make 2 changes as well. Rodrigo, can he get on the end of that? He does, and he finds Haaland, but it falls to Arda Güler, and it's a brilliant save from Alisson there to just stop Arda Güler from getting his second of the game. As Savona with a lovely first touch there. Barcola intercepts though. Ekitike finds Wirtz, who finds Mo Salah out on this right hand side for Liverpool. What's Mo Salah going to do? He cuts in and goes back to McAllister, and Arda Güler clears. Jude Bellingham now just about keeps it in, and he's driving down the left hand side here. That's a bit of a waste of a highlight. Could have been a really good counter-attack and attack there, but not to be, unfortunately, this time. As Rodrigo dispossessed, and now Bruno Guimaraes can come away with it. Wirtz into Ekitike, who plays the ball back out wide to Barcola. Bruno Guimaraes finds Ekitike, who finds McAllister, and it's a really nice finish from Alexis McAllister there to equalise for Liverpool. It is now 3-2 as they half Real Madrid's advantage in this tie. Ekitike sets it to McAllister, and it's a really good finish. First time drilled into the bottom corner, and Haaland then gets us underway immediately from the restart. Savona looking for Arda Güler, but Bruno Guimaraes is going to intercept here. Gravenberch goes back to Alisson, who goes long. Can Savona win the header? He can't, but Saliba is there. Jude Bellingham now finding Brahim Diaz. Haaland into Camavinga, who finds Brahim Diaz again, who pulls it across, and Erling Haaland is there to put Liverpool back in front. It is 2-1 on the night, and that 2-goal cushion in the advantage is restored as he makes it Real Madrid 4, Liverpool 2 on aggregate. Brahim Diaz with a really good run, a perfect pass, and Erling Haaland, in the form he is in this season, is never in a million years going to miss from there. As these are the Champions League games you want, where it's close in both games. It's not like last tie against Dortmund where we won 8-1. as fun as they are sometimes, I enjoy these games where it's close. As we are going to make some changes here. As Bellingham not having a fantastic game here. He's going to come off for Valverde. Tchouameni's going to come off as well. Camavinga's having a really good game. We'll bring Bruno Fernandes on. We'll bring Franco Mastuano on as well for Rodrigo. And then we'll leave it there for... In fact, we'll bring Trent Alexander-Arnold on as well, just off the bench. At Anfield, where he can rub it in their faces that he is going to go to the Champions League final. How good's Rio Engamoa? Not fantastic. Not really. He's barely played at all. Are we surprised? No, we're not. Kanate finding McAllister. But Van de Ven does really well. And Diaz now. Can he find Erling Haaland? Valverde into Fernandes. Mastuano finds Brahim Diaz. And Brahim Diaz taps home to make it 3-1. The flag has gone up though. And VAR will check. And VAR confirm the goal has been disallowed. It is still 2-1 as Brahim Diaz just made that run a little bit too early. As yeah, he is offside. I did think he was. It's a fantastic first touch though and a great finish from the Moroccan. As we're into the final 5 minutes now. You'd have to say that Liverpool, if they want to get back in, they need to score from this highlight. As Haaland finding Mastuano into Trent Alexander-Arnold, who finds Mastuano yet again. Mastuano goes all the way back to Saliba, interestingly there. Valverde going for goal and forces a really strong stop from Alisson to turn that round for a corner. Into the last couple of minutes now. 3 minutes to go here. As Brahim Diaz is unfortunately injured. But I don't even think I have any other subs to make. So Brahim Diaz is going to have to go off and will go down to 10 men. But it doesn't matter. As the full-time whistle goes. And we defeat Liverpool 2-1 on the night. And 4-2 on aggregate. And we are into the Champions League final. For the second season in a row. And we will be facing Arsenal in the Champions League. And that will be tomorrow night's video. So, if you want to make sure that you see that video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you are always notified when I upload a video. Don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. Link is in the description. And while you're there, don't forget to follow the Twitch as well. I stream pretty much daily over on Twitch. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Champions League final. I'll see you there, and peace.